So what's going on, everybody? I know been a while since I've been on here doing what I do. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you why I haven't done what this in a long time. After getting some strong critiques and what have you, actually sitting down with myself and realizing and seeing that I haven't grown the way that I thought I would grow, I felt like I haven't grown as such because I needed to do it a certain way. I needed to be pleasing in other people's sight instead of myself. I feel like I should step outside of my comfort zone and do whatever somebody else want me to do, aka being politically correct. That's the reason why I haven't been putting in my videos, because I feel like, I need to say something that somebody want to listen to. I need to capture the audience more by sitting in a particular setting, wearing something like a suit or something, wearing a shirt or something more that let people know that I'm serious about my craft, which I am. That's why I haven't been before you. Being politically correct is good. You got your own, you got things that you can say or do to please everyone else, and make it sound good for their ears instead of the way that you want to deliver it and how you want to deliver it. And I said today, you know what? After having a conversation last night, it was posed to me that I I'm trying to change myself too much. I'm trying to be somebody else. Because I be looking at Les Brown and E.T. and all them guys like that, and they already made it. Even the young guy, what's his name? His name is Country Wayne. Country Wayne done made it. All them guys like that done made it. I've been looking at them and their fan base. They get like 1,000+ views, 1,000+ likes, and I barely make it past 10 or so on my videos. And I've been like, man, yeah, granted, I just started like 5, maybe 6 months, 7 months ago, and I haven't grown yet. What the heck is wrong with you? Are you doing something that it's a lot of fish out there. It's a lot of sharks out there. Are you doing something that's warranted? Are you doing a goods or service that somebody wants and somebody needs? Are you just doing it because you feel like it's a market for money? Or are you doing it because is you doing this because you very passionate about it? I've been finding myself questioning myself about a lot of things. As you all knew as well, I just got out the military in January, I'm sorry. And I question that, have I done my due diligence, and have I done my have I looked through my eyes and see that was a good move for me to get out the military and to go to the reserves and do what I think I had planned. Have I been rattling off somebody else's dreams instead of my own? Have I been trying to fulfill everybody else's stuff and make everybody else happy except for myself? And I still haven't gotten the answer to that yet. But back to being politically correct, I'm tired of being politically correct for my videos. If who's going to follow me is going to follow me regardless. Who's going to support you is going to support you regardless. So you know what? From here on out, I'm tired of being politically correct. I'm gonna just give it to you the way I come at you. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna relate. Anybody can relate to any situation, in offhand. It don't matter. Anybody can relate to anything. You feel me? So with that, let's talk about support right quickly. I've been strolling down Facebook, and I happened to see a couple posts that, thought it was talking about me or what I got going on. Someone said that support don't beg for support, earn support. If you look on Facebook, you see about many different people sharing the same like flyers or what have you, promoting what's going on in a negative sense or a club or thing, and that get about 20 to 30, maybe 40, sometimes 100 likes depending on the person who's sharing it. Now, when I share something, positive or funny or otherwise, it get maybe 5 or 10 or 15, which I'm not basing my craft and what I got going on off of Facebook. But it puts reality in a sense. Whereas anything that's fun, exciting, or otherwise will always get that much more attention than something that is serious or something that is positive and uplifting. And that also discouraged me for a little bit. Like, man, what am I doing wrong? I know I'm not well known. I'm very shy, which this is getting out of my comfort zone. Is always constantly coming on, you know, getting my face out there in the public's eye is getting out of my comfort zone. Because if you don't know me that well, I'm gonna sit back in the corner. I'm very quiet. I'm very shy, and I'm an introverted person. I like my own personal space and what have you. So this is coming out of my comfort zone. But support, I must realize as well that support is gonna come whether you know in hell or hot water, they say. Support is going to come, and people are going to support you when they feel like that it's something that they can gravitate hold to, or something. If I say something that they needed at the time, then they will watch for that particular purpose. But I don't want to be a one trick pony, so that's why I must continue to just be like, screw it, and just give you guys who I am. I don't want to be like, I prepared a speech. And I had that speech for like 5 months or so. And I still haven't delivered it yet because I don't feel like it's not that time for that particular speech. I'm gonna tell you what it's about. It's about, are you selfish or are you really selfish? That's the title of the thing. Oh, it goes in pretty good. It goes in there pretty good. So that's another subject for another day. So politically correctness will get you so far, but it won't. People can look straight through you and be like, man, this nigga just putting on. This nigga just doing or saying what somebody else. Which brings me to another point. So why, when we make it to a certain point, regardless who you are, but I'm talking about black people per se. Why do we feel like we have to go mainstream? Why do we feel like we have to go change up who we are to attract more people, to attract the other people, instead of being who we are, true to who we are, true to what got us there, and continue on being true? I don't understand that. Will I do that? When I get out there, I'm pretty sure I won't, because you build your character, you build yourself up by staying true to who you are, staying down in the trenches fighting, and all of that. You have to get going. You have to get in the fight. You have to stay true to who you are, guys. Because I feel like sometimes I be changing myself. Sometimes I be um, trying to conform to the standards of somebody else because they say, "Yo, Greg," which I accept everybody's constructive criticism or their things to help me out, to propel me to the next level of my being. But at the same time, all feedback is not good feedback for you. It may be good for you at that time, or may be good for you later on. You know. Um. So that's all. That's what I got. all criticism is not bad, and all good stuff and positive stuff is not good for you at that time. Case in point, like I said, people say, "Yo, man, maybe you ain't growing because you don't have on your nice suit, or you don't have on, you're not sitting stationary, or you don't have great audio or any of that." The message is the message. It's going to get through to whoever it needs to get through, regardless of how it's delivered. So that's my point. That's my part in it, is to make sure I'm bringing the quality message to you. Yes, you're going to have to be able to hear it, but you don't have to necessarily see me to know that I am bringing forth a decent message to you, quality message. If it's not for you right now, please trust and believe it will be for you when that time come. And that's you go. It's like building your tool bag up. I've learned that in the military. You got different styles of leadership. You got different styles of how people go ahead and conduct business and do what they do. Is you know you got to you have to build on your craft yourself. Yes, take different parts and pieces of what people telling you, fill up your rucksack, and then every now and then you got to go check in your rucksack to see what tool that you need right then, and then you can go ahead and continue to build on yourself, and you will be an amazing person afterward. Let me see what else. I got a whole list. I have a whole lot. Let me see what else I got. Patience. Yes, I haven't spoke about patience yet. So patience, 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 patience. Patience is a virtue. Patience is what I need to learn how to do, because, like I said, I wasn't growing the way I wanted to grow in like 2 to 3 months of doing this. So that's why I stopped. And then I have different people at different times, ask me, "Do you still do your videos?" And I'm sharing my YouTube channel like I'm still active doing it like every day or every week, which I haven't been doing it every day or every week. So that's bad to me. It is what it is. Life happens, no excuse there. Things happen, transactions happen. You just gotta roll with the punches, and that's what I owe you guys, is a quality video every single time of the day of the week. Patience. If you didn't hear anything else about this video, it's about being patient. We all have to learn that, because if we're trying to embark on something new, if we're trying to embark on a different job or a different career path, then we usually try to get to that high point in a little bit, oh Lord, instead of waiting our turn, waiting for our blessings to come. We usually we just we rush things, guys. We rush things a lot, and I find myself wanting to rush this process, wanting to hurry and get big. If I was to get booked for a speaking engagement, to be real and honest with you, I don't even think I'll be ready. That's just me coming point blank and forward to you, because I'm still new and I'm still relatively fresh in this. But God won't give you nothing that He haven't ordained you for Himself first. He gives you a voice. It's up to you to use it. Maybe it's me to use my voice for the multitudes of people, but I can't stop. I got to keep going. I got to keep going. No matter how long the layoff is, I got to keep going. These are just things that's been on my mind. I just, that's the thing. I have to continue going. And I love the feedback that I get. I love the motivated people that. Matter of fact, I got a homeboy named Res Sean Lewis. He's a great guy, great guy. You know, he sees me falling off the track. Sharita's another one. She's a great person. They sees me falling off the track and they check me like, yo, what's up, man? How's your things going? Man, you ain't done nothing in a while. And I tell them every excuse that I can in the book that, man, you know what, maybe I ain't cut out for this. Maybe, just maybe, it's a task for somebody else. I don't, because I'm so quiet, I'm so humble. I don't feel like I have enough of whatever to say to somebody. I feel like I'd be saying something redundant and all those excuses that everybody come up with that when they've been called to do something but they just want to continue to run from it instead of step forward into the light. And I've came up with an excuse. I got a good excuse, I feel. I feel like I got a good doggone good excuse. But it's I'm tired of running. I'm tired of making excuses. So what I want to do is I want to build on my craft. And how I'm going to build on my craft is continuing to look at those guys instead of looking at those guys and I won't say hate on them, but want to be in their shoes. And instead of wanting to get way ahead of my time, I need to see how they build their craft. I need to see how they done what they did to get the people to follow them. And matter of fact, if no one follows me except one person, then I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing what is asked of me. If only one person follows me, I've done it because that's my mantra, and that's what I say in my head when I tell people about my YouTube channel. I said, if I can only reach nothing but one person with what I'm saying, then I've done my job. And that's what we do. That's what we need to do in life. Life is going by so quick because it's already June. It's half the year done gone. What have you done for somebody else this half a year already? What have you done? Me? Let me see. What have I done? I haven't done nothing too major for nobody. Family first. I'm helping my family out. That's another case for another day. But that's my question that I pose to you: is what have you done for somebody else to lift them up during the day? It don't have to be. It don't have to be nothing big. It's just something small, like give them a compliment. Hey, how you doing today, man? Hey, you aced that test yesterday, man. Hey, guess what? Something that you said yesterday resonated to me today, and for that I say thank you. Oh wow, you noticed that I'm smiling today. Thank you. Just little things like that, guys, is what will get us through these days and times. Because every time you look at the news, every time you look on the news, what do you see? Something negative, someone is shooting up somewhere, just like last week or a couple of days ago or last week or something. It was a shooting at a festival in New Jersey. Two people opened fire on the crowd. That makes everybody want to stay home or do what they normally do and not go out and enjoy those type things. That's making us be, they're changing up our plans. I don't want anybody to change up their plans just based on what's going on around them. Yes, you have to be situationally aware. You have to prepare yourself and conduct yourselves in a manner as which you got to look around. You got to look around. I know I do. Like, especially when I get in my car, I walk around first, and then when I open the door, I look in the back seat to make sure nobody back there. Sometimes I pop the trunk. I know I'm not the only one out here doing it. I sometimes pop the trunk, and then when I'm at my house, sometimes I circle around the house, or When I go in my house, I look into every room and make sure nobody's in there. You know, sometimes we get complacent and be like, man, I'm tired. Ain't nobody in here. Man, bull crap. I'm about to go to sleep. But life can get you, you can become very complacent in life, especially if you got that nice job, that the relationship is going great, your kids are doing fine, and you got everything like in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Everything you got is going good. You be like, you know what? Nothing can hurt me now. I'm all the way up, as the young folks can say. I'm piping. I'm getting it. You know what I mean? And then boom, you get hit with something out of left field. Knock you cold to your feet. Hit you on your chin, and you basically looking up at the stars. What you gonna do then? You don't know what to do then, do you? I'll tell you what I'll do. I will, because I don't get too high on nothing, and I don't get too low for nothing. I don't I don't get angry really that much. I don't. I like to laugh though, and I'm a creature of habit. So what usually I do every day is I listen to a couple nephew Tommy joints. You know, I done heard them a lot of times. I done heard them, but I still listen to them each and every day. You know why? Because they say if you start well, you will end well. If you start with a laugh, you will end with a laugh, and that's how I do. I start with a laugh and I end with a laugh, and yeah, all day I'm just in my own world. I'm doing my own thing in my own person. But people be like, man, golly, what the world is wrong with that guy? He's weird. People call me weird, and I do think I'm weird. I am weird, matter of fact. But I'm myself. I'm unique. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm doing what makes me happy on a daily. So, I just walk around acting like I'm a world heavyweight champion or something like, woo-hoo, that's what I'm talking about, boy. Let's get with it already, boy. You know what I mean? Pumping myself up. Let's go, Ray. Talking to myself in the third person voice. Cause that gets me going. That gets me the way I gotta go at. You know what I mean? I be popping, boy. I be, woo, you know what I mean? Let's go with it. You know what I mean? Something like that. I mean, that's just a little taste. That ain't all I do, though. I be going all in. You feel me? I be like, woo, boy, you looking good. Boy, I give myself compliments on the daily. Like, man, boy, wait. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's just me. That's how I pump myself up. I don't really look for nobody to pump me up. I don't really look for nobody to say, yo, you looking good today. I don't look for any of that. Because I got it all up here. When I meet some kind of reflection or something like that, yeah, like, boom, like I almost failed my test. I almost failed my test yesterday, man, because I ran out of time. I left 10 questions on the table. It's all good though. But yeah, shout outs to 88 Novembers. That's what I'm reclassing to in the Army Reserves. 88 November. Shout out. Right? Yeah, it's a pretty good MOS. I'm gonna get every certification there is. Every class they got, yo, send me. I gotta become a professional at something at some point, right? Bet. But yeah, that's where I'm at now, Virginia. But yeah, so check. So yeah, I told you this video here. I'm just gonna be rambling. I just need to get all this off my chest, and I want to show you and tell you why I haven't been bringing myself forward to you is because of the fact that I felt like I had to be politically correct or I have a different setting but I'm working on some major stuff now. Behind the scenes, I haven't really put it all together now. But your boy working on something pretty heavy. You feel me? And it will be coming into fruition in about maybe a couple months, 2 to 3 months from now. I'm putting forth something pretty major, video, snapshot of what your boy really could do. But this here, video here, is whatever's on my mind. Sorry, I almost dropped the phone because I was just so excited. But it's whatever was on my mind. Whatever I felt like talking about, that's what I was going to do in this video. You feel me? And I got plenty more stuff to talk about. So let's talk about back on the support thing. I I am no longer warranting or asking for support, you know? What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do my craft. I'm going to keep my head down in the foxhole, digging my trenches, doing my work, because we as Americans, we as anybody, love to have a pat on the back when we do something that is warranted of a pat on the back or warranted of some kind of praise. We always looking for praise, but we don't never want to do something for nothing. Some people do, but in the back of their mind, human nature is they want a pat on the back. Me included. You know, I'll be like, man, people be like, thank you, man. Like, nah, man, you don't gotta thank me. But in the back of my mind, it made me feel good because I know I did something that helped somebody along the way. But like I said, support people. You're gonna support whoever you want. So support will come. Thank you, Sharita. Support will come when I need it, or when it's least expected, or whenever. Because I'm at almost 180 subscribers. You feel me? I'm almost at 180 subscribers. Just little old me. Now maybe that's a little, a little small thing to somebody else, but that's pretty big to me. Me, Gregory Ray, got 170 subscribers on my YouTube channel. What? Yo, I'm getting there. I'm making it. I'm getting there, boy. And I'm going to continue to grow because those 170 people need something from me, and they trust in me. They like what they heard, or they just family members, or friends, or co-workers that just supporting me, and that's what I need to focus on. Is the people that's been there in the trenches with me fighting, and been supporting me from day one. That's what I need to focus on instead of trying to get somebody new. Maybe, if I do get somebody new, they may be faking the funk or what have you. But they might be talking with me, but behind me, but like, man, this nigga ain't gonna do nothing. This nigga whack, He think he's some kind of, he think he's some kind of TD Jakes or something. He think he's some kind of Les Brown or something. Man, this nigga ain't nothing. You feel me? He's straight whack. Man, I don't even know why I'm hanging around dudes. Different people say different things about what I'm trying to do. And I've read a quote that just because there's a million people doing exactly what you're trying to do, don't mean that you can't do it either. It's always work for you. It's always something in that pot for you. Like I said, you got Les Brown, you got TD Jakes, you got all these guys motivating people, doing motivational speaking and what have you. But what can they get from me? That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I am going to figure out, is what can I add to this plethora of people? What makes them different from what I'm trying to do? What is it? Everyone's passionate, of course. Everyone got the speeches and the emotion in their voice and what have you. But what is it that I can do that they're not doing to say something to somebody? It don't even matter. You don't have to like it. You don't have to, you don't have to like it. You don't have to see it. But I bet you to get to you. Word of mouth spread faster than the internet. Yes, the internet has grown to the internet can reach further than the physical eye can see, and it can reach further than you physically can be. I get all that, but so can word of mouth. Word of mouth gets done faster than the internet. And they be like, man, you heard that dude Gregory Ray, man? Hey, man, I don't know, but he getting up there. Maybe we should book him because I feel like he'll bring something new to this town that haven't been brought. TD Jakes, they're kind of expensive, but we could book Gregory Ray though. He's local. Everyone knows him. Everyone knows about him. You know, he got a story within himself, which I do have a story within myself, and we all do, because life is our lives is a big story, and our hearts is the time clock that's ticking. And then when your time clock cuts off, what's your legacy going to be? That's when your time clock switches to your legacy. What would your legacy speak about you when you are no longer here? Have you put in the work to build a legacy that you will be proud of? If you can die and go to heaven and see yourself down on earth, can you be proud of the person that you are right now without having the ability to change yourself, without having the ability to do whatever else you need to do? Can you say that you are proud of yourself right now? Me, to be honest and 100 with you, I'm not proud of myself. I'm not proud of myself at all. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not proud of myself. I'm not proud of myself because I'm always quitting on myself. I'm always doubting myself. You know, if something don't go right for me, I give up. I'd be like, man, you know what? This ain't working. I'm about to just throw in the towel, man. Like, who am I? I'm some kind of, I'm not, nobody knows me outside of the little bit of people I know, man. St. George, Greensville, who else know? Yeah, I've been in the military 11 years active, and I'm still in the reserve now. Just those little bit of people know me. But what would they say about me? What will they say about me? You think you got something to prove? You think you could do? You think you could pull this off, bro? Man, ain't nobody know you. You be like, man, I'm about to put on a speaking engagement or something. I'm about to see if I can do that. You know how many people show up? I don't even know either. About, I'll say about 10, maybe 15, and all of them gonna be family and close friends. But that's why I doubt myself, is because I feel like I sometimes don't have what it takes to continue to do this. But then sometimes, and then I be like, man, if you could just catch me in the run of a day, you'll see that I am quite the character. I'm very weird, as they say, because like I said, I'll be pumping myself up. But when I'll be like, I know how to pump myself up, but can I pump somebody else up? Can I get them to stop thinking about their issues and what's going on in their life just for a little while? Even if you have to revisit the situation afterwards. I have to, but like at the end of the day though, I gotta stay true to who I am. I've been wanting to conform, like, man, I need to just do this. I need to do this because I'm gonna get more likes. Or I need to do this because maybe somebody can relate to me more if I talk about this. Or if I say this. Or if I say this. Maybe I get some more. You know, maybe I need to, do my hair, put on a suit, sit and get a whole bunch of equipment, which I'm gonna get the equipment, but I don't feel none of that is necessary if the support is there. And I have been having tremendous support, I must say. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to push forward and do what I gotta do. I'm gonna put my head down, bump the support, bump drawing. Like, man, I just got 178. That's 178 more than I had 5 months ago when I started this. So thank you to everyone that's been pushing me to get back on here. Thank you to everyone that's been showing me what right looks like without telling me. Thank you to everyone that still believes in me and believes that I can do a good job with this, and that if I say, yo, I got a speaking engagement, like, shoot, in like 3 to 4 months at this place at this time. You coming through? Yeah, yeah, I'll be that man. I believe in you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I'm about to get up off here. You feel me? Same time, same back channel. I'm gonna just ramble along a little bit more. But yeah, my focuses on this video was stop being politically correct. Stop worrying about support because it's gonna come. Self confidence, I didn't say that, but I need to become more self confident in myself and my abilities. And just enjoy the world around you. The world is a beautiful place. It has a lot of beautiful places, but don't be scared to go out there. Yes, of course, look around, be situationally aware, but at the same time, enjoy life. Enjoy life, enjoy liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what it's all about. Love yourself, love your neighbors, and I'll be coming back to you momentarily. Be easy, breezy, everybody. Ray is signing off. You know, I'm out of here.